Still very early in the season here, but teams, Greg, beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talents. Rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Jalen Green is out there with King. And it's Martin in at the 3 slot. Yep, that one goes in there.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
Pass to Okogie. Kicks it out to Paul. Shoots over King. Booker with no one around. Connects from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Stephen Silas had a few minutes before the game. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best, when we're relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
All right, David, thank you. Sounds like to execute the plan, Greg, they're going to have to get that good shot selection.
No doubt about it, Kevin. If you want to shoot a high percentage in this league, you have to be patient and you have to understand what quality of shots you get.
Exactly, and if it's not there for you, simply make the next pass. Keep the ball moving. Give the offense a chance to do what it's designed to do, which is produce the best shot.
And it's Green, missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Okogie, the pass to Booker. Rebound by Smith. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it.
This group only shot about 71% from the line a season ago.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range, so great bloodlines.
And here are the Rockets now, after the Suns pick up 2. King, the pass to Green, lays it up off the glass.
Green finds ways to get it done inside. Really intelligent as a scorer.
Now here's Paul. His last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to Bazley. Paul against King. Kicks it out to Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got his second bucket of the night.
What fun would it be to play with a guy like CP3? I mean, if you get open, he's finding you, and his leadership skills are unquestioned. That guy would be a joy to play with.
Smith off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Paul, following the basket by Jabari Smith. For 3, another 3 for Phoenix. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's King. Really played well against Portland in his last outing. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. King's got 11. And this team, Greg, crafting MP, hoping he can grow into the leader here. It might take some time, but he should, I think, find his way.
And those intangibles were a big reason to draft MP. We'll keep an eye on him as he develops and steps into a leadership role for the team.
Now here's Green. Devin Booker missing his last shot.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Paul, following the score by Houston. There's the pass to Booker. Shoots it. Again, the miss by Booker.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Biyombo with the block.
And this is something Biyombo excels in, timing and blocking shots.
The baseline J. That one a little long.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And finish off by Prez.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Booker with it. He had 25 points last game. Okogie misses. Here's Green. He takes it in. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Congrats, MP! Luckiest game I've ever seen!
And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns, trailing by 10. Booker left side, over Green. Here's Biyombo. King with the steal. Smith outside. Here's Green, shooting foul as the whistle blows.
How is that a foul? In what world is that a foul?
Well,
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
now here's Paul. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Passes it to Booker to stop the run. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. Rockets leading by 10. Now King, 15 points in the game. To the inside, Green. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Biyombo from 13, and that one hits back iron. For the Houston Rockets, they won their last contest in that game against the Portland Trail Blazers. Green finds Prez. Back to Green. And some nice passing there by Houston. 4 on the clock. 3-pointer. No good that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that?
I know. I mean, I'm with you there. It just seemed as though they were sleepwalking their way through that entire game. It was, in my estimation, just inexcusable.
And the dunk by Smith.
And Smith is just so impressive, especially when he's working in that screen and roll.
And here are the Suns now. It's a 14-point game. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
Guys, they deserve a lot of credit for not losing focus and letting one slip away. They came to play every time, and I expect that'll be the case tonight.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, they're off.
You're a flash in the pan, MP. Just a fact.
Keep making the right play. Way to go, MP.
Whole new group on the floor. And so it's Houston with it. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Baisley in at the 4 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And it's Green with the jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Booker against Green. They set the pick. Nailed from three-point land. Booker's got 14 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Houston leading by 19 points.
During the last decade, the 2010s, Houston had loads of success. The 4th most wins in the league during that time. Unfortunately, they never got to the finals.
Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Green doing work inside. Feels like he can score on just about anybody.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. For the Rockets during the 2010s, Clark, all winning seasons.
Yeah, and you know, the biggest reason that Houston didn't reach the finals in my mind was the West was loaded. The Spurs were always a contender. OKC had a nice run. And of course, during that time, the Warriors became dynastic.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G SlamCam. And here is Paul. And here's Booker from the arc. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Here's King. Add another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts. And Greg, when you bring up MP, he is such a tremendous leader. My goodness, he is a positive force in that locker room, empowering his teammates in every way.
And that's the reputation MP came into the league with. He's a guy who lifts up others, stand-up guy for sure. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's King. 21 points in the game. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Here's Booker. Following the basket by Jabari Smith. They get the rebound. Biyombo kicks to Paul. Here's Okogie. Here's Biyombo. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender, Smith, proving how disruptive he can be on that end. Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Green, no luck. Suns trail by 18. Okogie, the pass to Paul. Here's Baisley. On the wing, Booker. Over Smith. No good from Booker.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Inside, here's Şengün. Kick out to King. And here's Green outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. Here's Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 8 now on the night.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
And the basket is good. Got it.
How the heck is that a foul, ref? You need
Ready
LASIK.
for a three-point play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been
We all right? Come on. Block out that noise.
A switch here. Garuba's checked in. Suns trail by 19. Booker outside. Here's the screen. And it's off from three-point range. Houston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. If the name doesn't give it away, Clark, Kenyon Martin Jr. has basketball in his blood.
Well, Kevin, you've heard me say it before. You cannot run away from the DNA. His father was a first overall draft pick and a really fun and good player to watch. You definitely see him in Kenyon Martin Jr., who is very gifted in his own right and making a nice name for himself.
King outside. To the middle. Prez with the screen for Prez. Shots good by Green.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Biyombo. Booker outside. And the rejection by Smith. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Okogie. From deep. The shot by Baisley, no good.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Garuba. Biyombo with the block. Here's Okogie. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Here's King. Phoenix able to drain the 3. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the paint, here's Paul. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Tell you what, it's really remarkable to see it. Just about 6 feet tall, and that might be generous. Chris Paul is a dominant player in the painted area, and he does it with skill and craftiness.
Now here's Green. 18 points for him. Smith, no good. Suns trail by 16. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Now here's Paul. There's the drive. The Rockets pull it in. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to King. The 3 ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. King's got 10 points in the quarter. You know, Greg, you can tell MP is a leader out on the floor, setting a very high bar, certainly, and in terms of effort.
And he's showing, not telling, this guy's what he wants from them. I think players respect that kind of an attitude.
Changing it up here. And so it's Houston, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be...
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Phoenix Suns.
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. If you can't match up physically, you're toast. And that's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And let's take a moment to shift gears, check out the upcoming schedule.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, they clearly have the advantage. But they have to maintain their focus and execute, Ernie.
Looking forward to seeing how that one plays out, that's for sure. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Taking a look at the Rockets. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. King is out there with Green, and it's Martin in at the three, the small forward. Smith on the wing, the three. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Smith's got the first basket of the second half here for the Rockets. Paul is screen on Green. Here's Booker with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Clark, when they're evaluating draft prospects, we always hear about wingspan, arm span. How does that translate?
Talking about guys switching all the time. So the ability to cover ground, to challenge shots from a distance, that's why wingspan is so important. And you think about it, multiple Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, perhaps has the longest wingspan ever recorded at the Combine.
And the basket by Okogie.
It is a welcome sign for sure. When Okogie connects from deep, it really expands his offensive game.
Back to King. Now the pass to Green. Down low, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by...
Moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Booker looking around. Shoots the three. And the rebound goes to Martin. And for Houston, they're shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Smith outside. Passes it to King. Poked loose. Paul with the steal. Takes the three. The Rockets pull it in. Smith's got his sixth rebound on the night. Driving inside. Biyombo with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
Catch that ball. Don't let them have it.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. It's good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Booker outside. Over Green. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 34 points.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
King's shot is off.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Now here's Booker. Şengün covering. Okogie for three. They get it again. Biyombo out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
You know,
Empty
that's when there was really no reason
That's
to.
a killer.
Rockets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Martin from outside, and it's Devin Booker with the rebound. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. And he drives in. Okogie, the pass to Booker. And he gets it to go. Booker's got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this feed.
Martin kicks to Prez. Shoots. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. King's got 31 points.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Pass to Booker. Over Green. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plans.
Outside, Martin. Green, the pass to King. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 33 points for Prez.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And Booker throws it down.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. It's Martin on the wing. Pass to Green. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's King. Rebound by Okogie. Okogie's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Paul. Banked in off the glass. Paul's got 6.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up a foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
So for the Suns, Landale's checked in. And it's T.J. Warren in for Josh Okogie.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
The pass to Smith. Outside, Green to the wing right side. Here's King. Buries it from 3-point range. King's got 36. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Just 5 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go. Get the offensive.
Winning time, kid.
Paul passes to Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. This one for 3. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Terrence Ross is out there with Warren, and it's Landale in at the center, locking down the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
11 feet away. Nice D from King.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And Paul over to help. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you've got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows. Going to the line for 1.
unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And the Suns making a change here. Biyombo's checked in. The drive by Booker. And that one, good. Booker's got 44.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Prez kicks to Smith. Buries the long-range jumper.
And a guy who hit 44% from three in college, Smith is an elite outside shooter.
Biyombo with it. Booker outside. Over Green. And that'll be 2 free. Well, good, Booker. "17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Payne. So we see the Rockets taking the win here to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they